Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Bolo. I hear mostly women, not the men. Come on. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So at 7 o'clock, there's going to be the RT. So I want to finish up with another strong sermon to start 2015 properly. So tonight, earlier, I spoke on the first couple of prayers of Queen Kunti, Krishna's aunt. And there are so many prayers, but for me, this one, personally, it hits home. So I'd like just to talk a few minutes on this one. Remember, the scene is after the battle of Kurukshetra, Krishna is about to return home to Dwaraka. He's leaving Hastinapur. He's getting on the chariot. Kunti stops him and offers these prayers. This one is one of my favorites. She says, "My Lord, your lordship can easily be approached, but only by those who are materially exhausted. One who is on the path of material progress, trying to improve with respectable parentage, great opulence, high education, and bodily beauty, cannot approach you with sincere feeling." So, Kunti Devi is a very enlightened individual. Her expression of this high philosophy here shows how her spiritual consciousness is in the topmost level. So the first thing she says, Krishna, you can easily be approached. And there's a statement by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita the same way. Because devotees and Krishna are on the same page. They don't speak differently. They're together. Just like a good husband and wife should be on the same page. Then they'll always be on their perpetual honeymoon. So Kunti, devotees, they're on the same page as Krishna. And they're going in the same direction. So her first statement, Krishna, you are easily approached. And that's easily demonstrated. How difficult is it to chant Krishna's name? Is that difficult? But how many of us do it? So it's easy, but we're lazy. And that's the problem. We'd rather watch ZTV. We'd rather watch the drama, the movies, Bollywood. I call it Bollyweird. Just like I say Hollyweird. Yes, it's so easy, but we don't do it. All right, that's one thing. Now she says, it's easy to approach you, but only by those who are materially exhausted. Meaning, it's like a balance. If one side is being favored, the other side goes up. It's a balance. So some people think, oh, I want all spiritual life and all material life. Doesn't work that way. No. You're either improving spiritually or you're going for that material life, more gusto, more things, more money, more fame, more this, more, till you explode. So, the message of Kunti, materialistic life is like a fever. When you get a fever, if it starts to go higher and higher, if it reaches 107, 108 degrees, what happens? Die. So the idea is to bring the fever down. 98.6, like that. So, Krishna consciousness, Bhagavad Gita, teaches us to be balanced. You're all householders, grihasta. There has to be material things. You're not sannyasis. It's too late to be brahmachari. Okay? So, householder means you have material things. But it should not become a fever. That more and more, life in the fast lane, everything, all the time. That's America. That's what they're promoting on TV and movies. Everything, all the time, instantaneous. That's the material fever. It'll drive you crazy. The idea is to bring the material fever down. We learn from Bhagavad Gita, there are 3 modes of nature. You can live your life in the mode of ignorance, the mode of darkness. That's very prevalent in many places in America, all over the world. You see people living in the mode of darkness, ignorance, tamoguna. Most people, mode of passion. Enjoy life, make more money, eat nicer clothes, nicer cars, bigger house, more, mode of passion. But then there is the mode of goodness, shanti, where the material fever is down, where you are calm, cool. You don't have that feverish pitch. You have material things, but just what you need. People will always ask me, Prabhuji, how you are doing? And my response is, Krishna is giving me what I need, not what I want. You did the same thing with your children. Did you give your children everything they wanted all the time? No, you would be broke. Because the children said, I want this, I want this, I want... Especially when Christmas time comes, right? They watch the television, they see it, I want that. Growing up where I grew up, we would make a big list to Santa Claus. But you did not get everything. Parents know better. Parents are not going to give their children anything that's bad for them, correct? As parents, you know, my child wants this, it's bad, I'm not going to... Or when your child got sick, when the child was sick, it still wanted ice cream and soda and cake. Did you give? No, because you knew it'll make more sick. Krishna is the same way with us. We're his children. And we are saying, I want more, I want more, I want more. And Krishna is saying, that's if he likes you. Krishna is saying, no, my child, this is not good for you. So that's why I say, Krishna is giving me what I need, not what I want. My mother used to always say, rest her soul. My mother used to always say, Nikki. That was my name before. Nikki. She would say, Nikki, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. My mother was my first guru. She told me many things, but I did not listen. But then when I met my spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, many of the things she told me, my mother used to always say, Nikki, cleanliness is next to godliness. And then I read it in the Bhagavad Gita. Oh my God, my mother was right. I know Indian people so well. You all agree with me, mother is first guru, yes? Yes. More so than the father. Yes? Yes, because they have to do all the hard work. Yes, I always say, the hardest job, being a woman. Because you have to do 8 jobs. Am I right? Yes. So the mode of goodness means balance. You live nicely. Bhagavad Gita does not say that you have to be a pauper. No, I'm not preaching that. No. You can live nicely, comfortably, eat nicely, dress nicely, but make sure there's a balance. Make sure you are spending quality time with Krishna. Not just once a week. Every day, you should be spending quality time. That's like, this is one of my favorite little tricks. Say hello to my little friend. This should become part of your daily regimen. Every day you eat 3 times a day, yes? Some Indian people, they eat 6 times a day. I know, I just came from some place. The whole day, that's all they do is eat. I gained 20 pounds in 5 days. So, every day you eat, every day you probably do some little exercise, right? So every day there should be some spiritual practice. That's the key word, practice. If you're an athlete, you have to practice. So we are spiritual athletes. So you have to spend quality time, not just one day, every day, chanting and reading your favorite book from India. What's that? Bhagavad Gita. Every day. Don't starve your soul. Your soul is not nourished by watching Bollywood. That doesn't nourish your soul. Coming to the temple, praying, reading Bhagavad Gita, chanting mantras, that nourishes the soul. So that's my message for 2015. Be balanced. Live as comfortable, that's easily provided. Don't go crazy. Easy, calm, be happy, live nicely, and also pursue your cultivation of spiritual life. Everybody raise their hand for the first initial blessing. Repeat after me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Now after Arti,